Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. So on today's episode, I'm going to do a brand review of the GTechniq lineup of car detailing products. So we have almost their entire lineup of products here today for you. So what I do in my brand reviews is essentially I do an overview of all the products in a given lineup. I tell you what they are, what they do, and I also give you tips and tricks on how to apply them so I can make your experience a lot better at home. So GTechniq is a company out of the UK and they were founded in 2001. And essentially, well, they've been almost 2 decades now in the car detailing game, and they specialize in nanotechnologies. So a lot of ceramic coatings. We have coatings for the paint, for the wheels, for the glass, and also for trim. They also have a bunch of car washing products, and their mantra is essentially to restore, to protect, and to maintain your car's finish, both interior and exterior. So you're gonna find out everything there is to know about all their products. So stay tuned, let's go ahead and start the show. So hey guys, I'm Pan, welcome to the show. I hope you guys are having a great day. So as I said, today I'm doing a brand review of pretty much the entire lineup of car detailing products from a company called GTechniq. Some also call it GTechniq, but for North American purposes, we'll go ahead and call it GTechniq. So essentially, they were founded in 2001 by a quantum physicist. Now, when that happens, you know it's probably a company that specializes in high quality products, and this one makes no exception. So it's a company that was highly requested by my viewers. You know I read all your comments and I respond to all of them on YouTube every single day. And so you guys wanted me to do a brand review of GTechniq. So again, they make and they specialize in nanotechnologies products, and essentially, well, they're kings and makers of some awesome ceramic coatings. So we're gonna do an overview of all of them today. I'm gonna show you what they are, what they do, and also I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks for their application because I always want you guys to have the best possible experience at home. I've been detailing cars for over 21 years now, and my YouTube channel was created so I can share my passion and my knowledge with you guys. All right, so don't worry, by the way, I'll leave the link to all the products in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. But we're gonna start with what they're known for. So essentially, they're ceramic coatings. So they have something called Crystum Serum Light. This is one of their newest offerings. There was a version that was made for professionals and they decided to offer one for the general public. So this here, the Crystal Serum Light, is the ceramic coating for your painted surfaces, so to bond with your clear coat. And it's a 3 to 5 year coating, so durability is pretty awesome. Only one layer of this is necessary, so contrary to many other ceramic coatings that you guys might have seen on my channel, this one here is very easy to apply and to remove, and only one coat is needed. So here's a closer look at the bottle. So easy on, easy off. You essentially wipe it in a cross-hatch pattern, so up and down, left and right, using the applicator pads that they supply. And essentially then you're gonna buff off using a microfiber towel, and that's pretty much it. You work in 2x2 sections, you coat your entire vehicle, and only one coat is needed. Now, of course, ceramic coatings, you guys know I love ceramic coatings. On my channel, I have a lot of tutorials on how to use them, how to properly apply them, and even how to maintain your vehicle once it's been ceramic coated. So I highly encourage that you check out those videos on my channel. But essentially, they have a lot of properties that make them awesome protection for your paint. As we all know, there are 3 classic forms of paint protection. So waxes, traditional carnauba waxes last anywhere from 2 to 3 months. Then there are synthetic paint sealants. Those typically last 5 to 6 months. And then you get ceramic coatings, and those last upwards of 2 years, depending on if you get consumer grade versions or if you get professional versions. So the Crystum Serum Light is considered a prosumer version, and you get 3 to 5 years of durability out of these. So it's not only that you're getting extreme durability, but you're getting great UV protection. You're getting super hydrophobic effects, meaning that the water is gonna bead off and sheet off the paint extremely well. To that, well, you get the self-cleaning properties, meaning that the vehicle is a lot easier to maintain and wash during maintenance washes. And of course, you get a slickness that's awesome. Now, the only downside of ceramic coatings, as we all know, or if it's the first time that you're introduced to ceramic coatings, well, there are some downsides. One of them, and the most common one, is they're more prone to water spotting. Well, to alleviate that, a lot of the companies now that make ceramic coatings offer top coats. So top coats not only increase the hydrophobic effects and add slickness to the paint, but they also have water spotting protection. So it basically helps to protect the underlying coating from water spotting. So the one that they have is EXO. This is version number 4, so EXO V4. So this is their top coat. Like I said, adds more hydrophobic properties, and well, essentially you apply 2 coats of this. So how does it work? Essentially, you're going to apply your first coat of Cristom Serum Light. You're going to wait 1 to 12 hours after having removed it. And then you're going to go ahead and apply 2 coats of EXO V4. So you apply 1 coat, you remove it, and then you immediately go with your second coat of EXO. So you have your base layer of Cristom Serum Light, and then you have your 2 layers of EXO, and you're good to go. Of course, after having done your final coat of EXO, you're going to wait roughly 12 hours before exposing your cars to the elements. So always work indoors, of course, on a cool surface, and make sure that your paint is properly prepped. That's very important. Again, I have tutorials on that in my channel. So one cool thing that GTechniq offers is some detailing kits. So this is the Master Detailing Collection kit. This is the large version. They also make a small version. It comes with a bunch of cool stuff, including all the applicators that you'll need to apply their products. They also offer you some microfiber towels. These are great for removing the coatings, of course, and buffing off their coatings, or leveling their coatings, I should say, because you level coatings. These are 300 GSM. They're a 70-30 blend, so very, very soft. Don't ever forget, once you're done applying ceramic coatings, you throw the towels used to buff them off to the garbage, because once they harden up, you can have those glass shards that can leave some streaking or some scratches or some marring on your paint, so you do not want to reuse them. They also give you some drying towels inside the kit. You get a high quality microfiber wash mitt with a nice cuff here, GTechniq, so this is very, very soft. And you get all these products that we're going to continue going through. So next up, we have their wheel armor. So this is a ceramic coating specifically made for wheels. So this is a high temperature resistant application. You can also apply this to your brake calipers if they're painted. So this is going to help, of course, facilitate washing your wheels afterwards. 1 coat is needed. You can apply 2 coats if you want, but you essentially apply and immediately remove using a clean and dry microfiber towel. Durability on this is typically 6 months to a year of real world protection. It's going to help prevent all that brake dust from sticking onto your wheels. And again, it's going to make cleaning your wheels a lot easier. If you've applied coatings to your wheels before, you know what I'm talking about. These are great products. Very, very easy to apply and remove. Again, the theme at GTechniq is ease of application and removal. They want you guys to have a great experience. Then we move on to their glass kit. So they call this the Clear Vision G1. So there's 2 little bottles that comes with it. Essentially, bottle number 1, you apply 1 to 3 coats of this. You let it cure for roughly 15 minutes, and then you come in and you rub with this. This is the residue remover, or G2. And that's it, you're good to go. You're gonna have hydrophobic properties onto your windscreen or your windshield, depending if you live in the USA or you live in Europe. But essentially, yeah, for glass, this is amazing because you won't even have to use your wipers most of the time. The water is just gonna beat off and sheet off the glass just with the wind when you're driving, so that's an awesome thing. What they also recommend is that you apply a coat of the G1 directly to your wiper blades, and you don't wipe away the residue on the wiper blades, and that's going to help with your blades also having an easier way to move up and down, and it's going to be a lot smoother on your glass. Then we move on to their C4. So this is their Permanent Trim Restore. So there are a lot of trim coatings that essentially just give a black effect, but this here truly really adds that black effect that you had as if it was brand new. So it gives you that satin matte effect, and it restores that rich look as if it was from factory. So if you got faded trim, this is very important. Not only does it restore that black color, but it also protects your trim. So you basically apply this onto the surface, and then 5 minutes later, you come ahead and you remove using a microfiber towel, and you're good to go. So it's gonna give some hydrophobic properties to your trim as well, but most importantly, give UV protection, because as we all know, the sun's UV rays is what usually helps oxidize things a lot further. They dull the finish, and of course, well, they can damage stuff over time. So you wanna help prevent that, and ceramic coatings are absolutely wonderful. Now, of course, GTechniq have a full suite of products to help you prepare the surfaces and to wash your vehicle, and GWash is their shampoo. So this is a high concentrated version. You don't need a lot. European car washes are typically very good because they're very high concentration. So you basically need, if your car is lightly soiled, basically just 2 little capfuls of this in your wash bucket. And if it's heavily soiled, 4 capfuls, which translates to roughly 0.7 ounces for a lightly soiled vehicle, or up to 1.5 ounces for a very heavy soiled vehicle. This is a pH neutral soap. What I found with this is that not only, well, it smells good, it's cherry scented, but more importantly, it has great cleaning power, a lot more cleaning power than many of the soaps that I've dealt with. So this is good to remove that traffic film that you have on your vehicle. That's the oily substance that has the tendency to stick on the surface and gives a yellowing effect. Well, that's from all the oils that wash up when, of course, it's raining and those get thrown onto your vehicle or any other industrial fallout or pollutants. You want to go ahead and remove that with a high quality pH neutral car wash, and this is a very good one. High sudsing formula, very good lubrication, and like all their products, they do not damage ceramic coatings, so they're there to maintain, of course, and increase the durability of your coating, so they're all coating safe and coating compatible. So before you go ahead and do your 2-bucket wash method with your favorite car wash soap, they also offer their W foam. This is a citrus foam. This is good for a pre-wash using your favorite foam cannon and your pressure washer. You guys know that I love that on my channel as well. I always do, or always try to perform a pre-wash. It basically helps to remove all the loose dirt and grime and contaminants that might be on the surface and flush that away before you do the contact wash with the 2-bucket wash method. So this one here, again, great dilution. You dilute this 1 in 10 in your foam cannon container. So 1 ounce of product to roughly 10 ounces of water, and you spray it on the vehicle. You let it dwell for 5 to 10 minutes. You never let it dry up, of course. Then you rinse off and you're good to start washing your car. So this is a great citrus foam pre-wash cleanser. Then for those who want to spray on citrus degreaser, well, they have their citrus all-purpose cleaner. This is their W5. You can dilute this up to 1 in 10, so 1 ounce of product to 10 ounces of water. If you guys want to use this for lightly soiled areas, as in APC for the interior, for example. But you can use it neat, so full concentration on heavily soiled areas like the lower rocker panels if they're very greasy and dirty, or for engine bays. This is a great cleaner degreaser for that. It's citrus based, and we all know that citrus based products have a lot of cleaning power. So of course, then we move on to the chemical decontamination stage. So you're done pre-washing your car, you washed the paintwork, and now you want to remove fallout and iron particles or iron filings that might be embedded into the clear coat. And they have their W6. This is an iron fallout remover or an iron remover. So this here, basically you spray it on to the surface, whether it's wet or dry, you choose. It will essentially spray on clear. It's a thick clinging formula, so this will really cling onto any surface and dwell, of course, for 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna see a color change to purple, indicated that the iron filings have melted away and they're ready to be rinsed away. So very important to rinse this off after 5 to 10 minutes. Never let it dry onto your paintwork. And as I said, well, this will help remove all those embedded iron particles or that brake dust that flies onto your paint. And all those hot particles, well, they dig into the clear coat and eventually they oxidize and turn orange because they react with water and oxygen in the air. And those gives those rusty spots that you see on most paintwork, especially on lightly colored cars, but it's on all colored vehicles. You got to go ahead and remove the iron particles. I recommend to do this roughly 2 to 3 times a year. So it's safe even on ceramic coatings. Again, no worries for that. Then if you have some tar spots or some glue or adhesive left over, let's say you had an old wrap, vinyl wrap or PPF film, and you have kind of a glue residue, or you had stickers on your vehicle, or you have tar because you do a lot of racing, or you have rubber from the road or any type of asphalt, you go ahead and spray their tar and adhesive remover. This is their W7. Again, you let it dwell 5 to 10 minutes, never let it dry, and then you go ahead and rinse it away. So those are the chemical decontamination steps. Of course, you can go ahead and then go with the mechanical decontamination using a clay bar and clay lube. This will further remove any leftover embedded contaminants from the clear coat, because you want your paintwork to be as clean and free of any contaminants as possible before you go ahead and polish and protect it. Next up, talking about polishes, well, they have a bunch of polishes for different purposes. So their first one, they have their P1. This is a nano composite polish. So this is for the paintwork. So again, you're going to use this with your favorite dual action polisher and the appropriate types of pads. So whether you're cutting or polishing, and this one here, well, essentially it's going to remove any light swirls and oxidation, and basically help to prep your surface and make it scratch and swirl free, and of course give it a bit of depth and clarity. As you can tell here, you're going to go from a finish that has a lot of swirl marks, and what you want is something that's perfected like this. So before you go ahead and seal your surface with any type of ceramic coating, because that's a long-term protection, and of course you're going to lock all that in, you want your finish to be as perfect as possible and as squeaky clean as possible. So once you're done chemically decontaminating it, you physically decontaminate it with the clay bar as well. Then you go ahead and polish your paint. Once you're done polishing your paint, you have to use a panel wipe. So an IPA or isopropyl alcohol mix. GTechniq have their PW panel wipe. So essentially this is a commercial grade formula of an IPA. You spray this generally on the surface and you go ahead and wipe with a clean and dry microfiber towel. And this will help to remove polishing oils and polish residue that are left from the polishing stages. So again, you want your paint to be as squeaky clean as possible. Same thing when you go, before you apply a ceramic coating to the glass, to the trim, or to your wheels, you want to go ahead and make sure that you spray a panel wipe or an IPA before applying the coating. This is going to ensure the strongest bond between the ceramic coating and the clear coat that you're applying it to. So next up, they have a polish for the glass, which I strongly recommend to a lot of my viewers often when they want to polish their glass. This is their G4. You use this in combination with a glass polishing pad. So those are very, very thin. And because the glass is much harder than paintwork on your vehicle, so you want to use something that's very strong. It's going to help to remove any dirt and grime that's maybe embedded into that glass, and again, help prep the surface. So when you're done cleaning and applying G4, you're going to go ahead and apply the panel wipe to make sure that you remove any leftover residue. If you have metal, they have the M1 metal polish. So this is going to remove any oxidation off your metal trim and of course your brass, copper, aluminum, stainless steel, chrome, silver, and any other types of metal. You apply this, you polish it in, you basically remove, and you're good to go. So these are three great little polishes that are included in their kit or that you can buy separately. Then we move on to any great company. Of course, you need a high quality glass cleaner, and they have their G6 Perfect Glass. The good thing about this one, of course, well, it's a strong glass cleaner, but it gives a crystal clear finish, so it won't leave any streaking, but it has an anti-static effect. Not all glass cleaners have that, but this one does. So it helps, well, alleviate the effect of dust settling on the glass. We all know we hate that over time. So the anti-static properties help alleviate that. So it's a very good glass cleaner, safe on tinted windows, of course. To protect your trim and your tires, they have their T1 tire and trim protectant or dressing. So essentially, when you apply one layer, it's a satin finish if you apply a single coat. But if you want to apply a second or third coat, it gives a gloss finish. So you basically wait roughly 10 minutes after your first coat, and you can come in and apply a second and third coat if you want higher gloss. So this is a very good, high durability actually, dressing for tires that I like. I don't necessarily apply this one to trim. I have other dressings that I prefer for trim, but their tire dressing is very good. Once you're done cleaning, washing, you've applied your ceramic coating, and then you're a week later, because I always recommend to wait about a week after your ceramic coating is applied, so you let it cure properly. You don't want to apply washing chemicals for about 5 to 7 days after your first application of your ceramic coating. So when you're done washing it after that, well, you can have their quick detailer, so they have their QD. Use this as a drying aid. It's going to help boost gloss and give more slickness when you're applying this. So this is a very good thing to use for a drying aid when you're drying your vehicle, adds lubrication, and it's going to give a bit more depth and gloss to the finish, and of course give that slickness, so that freshly field waxed feel, or the fresh ceramic coated feel that we all love, that slick to the paint. They also have their C2 V3, which is a silica-based spray sealant. You guys know I love to apply that. So every 2 to 3 months, you should maintain your ceramic coating with a silica spray sealant, or something that adds a bit more hydrophobic properties and will protect, kind of like a windbreaker over your jacket. It's gonna help protect your underlying ceramic coating. So to maintain and refresh your coatings, you apply a silica spray sealant, and GTechniq have their C2 V3, which is a very good one. What else do they have? They have their matte dash. This is their C6. Essentially, this is an interior dressing. It's abrasion resistant, so it helps to alleviate friction that can leave any stains. It has an antibacterial effect, and it has an easy cleaning effect. You can apply this basically on vinyl, plastics, and rubberized trim inside your vehicle, and it leaves that factory look to it. It helps protect against UV rays, fading, and cracking. Then they have their leather guard, or L1. This, again, is very, very good, especially on leather seats, because it has that abrasion resistance, meaning that friction often affects the side bolstering or the stitching on a leather seat. So this helps alleviate that. It has antibacterial properties. It's also ultra durable. You can layer, by the way, these guys. So you can apply a layer, wait 24 hours, and apply a second coat if you want stronger durability. But again, this will prevent UV rays from damaging your leather. Modern leather is clear coated, so there is a plastic coat on top of the leather. So you want to protect that with a coating, and the L1 leather guard is very good. Next up, they have their ItoClean. Now, this is an all-purpose interior cleaner. It's an all-surface interior product. It also has the properties of an addition inside that kills 99.9% of the bacteria, and it absorbs odors. So it does not only mask, but it actually kills the odors that are in the vehicle. So this is a great surface cleaner, good for any surfaces inside the car. Plastic, rubber, trim, even leather, you name it. You can clean it using this. Now for fabric, if you have fabric seats, or of course your floor mats, you want to add a water repellent. So against any water-based or stuff that you might have, spills that are water-based spills, you want to help protect your fabrics and of course your floor mats. And they have this awesome i1 Smart fabric. It has the BioCoat protection. This is an antibacterial, antimicrobial protection that it also adds. It has anti-mold properties. And yeah, it's pretty good. You basically spray this on, you apply a coat on top of your fabric, and it's going to help be a great repellent against those stains, make the fabric and your floor mats a lot easier to wash. It's a breathable product, and again, nanotechnologies that are there to help protect your interior surfaces. So we went ahead and did, well, pretty much their entire lineup of products. This again is their Master Detailing Collection kit. So this is the large version. It also comes with an awesome pouch like this, GTechniq branded. So pretty awesome. So it's a carrying case into which you can store your products and bring it with you, especially if you're a mobile detailer. In the large kit, they also give you this cool cap, this Aston Martin branded cap. Aston Martin music for those who love hip hop. And yeah, so it's pretty awesome. They have everything you need. So from the microfiber towels, microfiber wash mitts, to the pre-washes, to the car soaps, to all the cleaners and degreasers that you guys will need, different polishes, quick detailers, they have trim dressings, and of course, their amazing ceramic coating. So again, we covered the Cristom Cyril Light for the paintwork, their Exo V4, this is their top coat for the paint. They have their C5 wheel armor ceramic coating, their G1 Clear Vision Smart Glass ceramic coating, and they have their C4 permanent trim restorer. So they're experts in nanotechnologies and ceramic coatings. GTechniq are a company that are absolutely passionate about what they do. And again, their mantra is to perfect, to protect, and to maintain your interior and exterior surfaces, whether it's in the automotive world, in the marine world, or even in the aviation world. So hats off to the people at GTechniq for your awesome work and contribution to the car detailing world. Guys, I hope you enjoyed all this stuff. So of course, again, I'll make sure to include the link in the description under the video for you guys to check these products out. I hope you enjoyed these kinds of videos. If you do, smash the thumbs up button to show me your support. I want to give a big shout out to Amy and all the team over at GTechniq for sponsoring this video and making all of this possible. So hi to Jamie and all the GTechniq team. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you click the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. A bunch of more tutorials, brand reviews, product testing, equipment, and tools that I present also, how to do a proper job. Make sure you go and check my channel out, and I have a bunch of playlists as well. So again, let me know what products in this lineup would you like me to further test. Are there any ones that you want to see in action or maybe more in depth? Just let me know in the comment section under the video. And in the meantime, guys, of course, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.